Let's get into the 11 signs your dog actually thinks you're its mother. And spoiler alert, some of these behaviors will make you realize your dog has been treating you like royalty this whole time. Sign number 11. They lick your face like you're made of bacon. Picture this. You're just chilling, minding your own business when your dog approaches and starts licking your face like they're trying to remove your makeup with their tongue. Not the quick, give me treats licks, but the slow, methodical face washing that makes you wonder if they think you're actually dirty or if this is some weird religious ceremony. Well, congratulations. You're being baptized into the church of You Are My Everything. Watch their eyes during these slobber sessions. There's an intensity there that's honestly a little creepy, but also kind of sweet. They're looking at you like you hung the moon and also invented treats. But facial ceremonies are just the beginning. Sign number 10. They become your unpaid bodyguard. Your dog doesn't just randomly end up between you and strangers. They position themselves there like they're Secret Service and you're the president. At the park during walks, even when the pizza guy shows up, they automatically assume the nobody gets to mom without my permission stance. Some dogs take this job so seriously they'll even protect you from your own family members. It's like having a bouncer who genuinely believes your safety is more important than their dinner, which, considering how much dogs love food, is basically a declaration of undying love. And this protective instinct extends to something even more subtle. Sign number 9. They watch you sleep like creepy guardian angels. Ever wake up to find your dog just staring at you? Not in a feed me or I'll destroy your favorite shoes way, but with the quiet vigilance of someone who's been assigned night watch duty and takes it very seriously. They're not waiting for breakfast. They're making sure you don't stop breathing in your sleep. In the wild, puppies sleep around their mom, but stay tuned into her breathing like tiny furry heart monitors. Your dog has basically decided you're their responsibility now. But nighttime vigilance is just one way they show their protective devotion. Sign number 8. They bring you gifts when you're having mental breakdowns. You're having one of those days where everything sucks and you're questioning all your life choices, sitting on the couch looking like a defeated extra from a sad movie. Suddenly, your dog appears with their most prized possession. That disgusting tennis ball that's been through more trauma than a war veteran. They don't just drop it and walk away like, here, deal with this. They place it carefully near you and then sit back with the hopeful expression of someone who just offered you their kidney and really hopes it helps. It's like a toddler bringing you a crayon drawing when you're crying. Pure generosity motivated by love and the desperate need to fix whatever's broken. Sometimes their offerings get even more creative and slightly more concerning. Sign number 7. They hunt for you like furry cavemen. Your dog proudly presents you with a dead bird, a captured sock, or that unfortunate squeaky toy they just murdered in cold blood. Before you get grossed out and start questioning your dog's mental health, understand what's happening. They're trying to feed the family, and the wild older puppies bring food back to mom in the pack. When your dog brings you their prey, they're essentially saying, I have provided sustenance for our household, even if their hunting skills are limited to sock assassination and the occasional massacre of stuffed animals. The instinct is pure, even if the execution is questionable. They see you as someone worth providing for, which is honestly more thoughtful than most humans who just expect you to figure out dinner yourself. But providing for you goes beyond hunting instincts. Sign number 6. They share their food like communist puppies. Your dog is eating their dinner when you walk by, and instead of guarding their bowl like it contains the last food on earth, they actually pause and look at you like, want some? Some dogs will even pick up pieces of their food and bring them to you, which is both sweet and slightly gross. Food guarding is natural dog behavior. Protecting resources is basically survival 101. But dogs who see you as mom throw this instinct out the window completely. They're so secure in your care that they're willing to share their kibble, which is basically the canine equivalent of giving you half their paycheck. Your dog is essentially saying, I know you'll make sure I don't starve, so I can afford to be generous. Meanwhile, most humans won't even share their fries. Sign number 5. They let you into their personal fortress. Your dog has claimed a spot, maybe under the coffee table or in that corner where they arrange their toys in some mysterious order that only makes sense to them. Normally, this is their private retreat where they go to decompress and probably judge your life choices. But when you approach, instead of giving you the this is my space human stare, they actually make room for you. They might even rearrange their stuff so you can sit down, like they're hosting you in their personal sanctuary. Personal space is sacred to dogs. When they willingly share these intimate spaces with you, they're basically saying you're family in the deepest way possible. It's like being invited into someone's bedroom versus their living room. The bedroom invitation means you've made it to the inner circle. Sign number 4. They make you the CEO of their entire existence. Before eating, your dog looks at you. Before going outside, they check your face. Before picking up a toy, they glance your way for approval. They've basically made you the supreme ruler of their universe, and they won't make a move without consulting you first. This isn't learned obedience. This is your dog saying you're in charge of everything and I trust your judgment completely. Puppies naturally look to their mother for guidance, and your dog has transferred this behavior to you so completely that you've become their personal life coach. Even when they're clearly excited about something, they'll pause and wait for your signal. They've made you the emotional thermostat for their entire world, which is both flattering and slightly overwhelming. Sign number 3. They know your schedule better than your phone. Your dog starts getting excited for your walk before you've even thought about it. They head to the kitchen right before you realize you're hungry. They position themselves by the door minutes before you remember you have that appointment you've been dreading. This isn't just good timing. Your dog has achieved some kind of psychic connection with your daily routine. They've studied you so intensely that they can predict your behavior better than you can, which is both impressive and slightly concerning. They're like a personal assistant who works for treats and never complains about overtime. Some dogs will even start acting stressed when your routine gets disrupted, not because it affects them, but because they're genuinely worried about your well being. Sign number 2. They transform into emotional support ninjas. You don't have to be sobbing or having a full meltdown. Sometimes all it takes is sitting quietly for a moment too long, or sighing in a way that sounds different from your usual "I'm tired" sigh. Your dog immediately shifts into comfort mode like they've been activated by some secret emotional distress signal. They might bring a toy, rest their head on your knee, or just sit nearby in supportive silence. But here's what makes this behavior so remarkable. They're not doing it because they want something from you. They're doing it because they want something for you. This is your dog basically saying, I learned what comfort looks like from you, and now I'm going to give it back. They've made your emotional state their personal responsibility, which is more dedication than most humans show their actual family. And finally, we've reached the last sign. Were you able to guess all the signs up until now? Let us know in the comments below. Sign number 1. They release the sigh of pure bliss. You're sitting together, maybe watching Netflix, scrolling your phone, or just existing, when your dog settles beside you and releases a long, deep sigh. Not a frustrated sigh or a bored sigh, but a sigh that sounds like they just found the meaning of life and it's sitting right next to them. This sigh is your dog's way of saying, I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. It's the sound of all their stress melting away, all their needs being met just by your presence. In that moment, they're not thinking about food, toys, walks, or anything else. They're just vibing in perfect harmony with their chosen mom. That sigh represents the ultimate maternal bond because it shows your dog feels so safe and loved in your presence that they can completely let their guard down. It's like watching someone finally relax after the longest day ever, except their longest day was just the time you were gone. So there you have it. 11 signs that you've achieved the ultimate status in your dog's world. You're not just their human, you're their mom.